Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's DJ. Mods are here. We got 4 new and updated mods that drop today on the in-game mod hub for FS22. Today, all of the mods are for all platforms. We got 3 new and 1 update. I make mod review videos every time mods are released on the official in-game mod hub, even on Saturday mornings at 5 a.m. Man, it's early. So get subscribed if you're new. That way you never miss any. Starting off today with the new mods, we've got the Fiatagri 18090 from Pepe978 of the FSI modding group. This is back, I believe, for a 3rd game in a row, and it is one of the most popular starting tractors in Farming Simulator history because it's only $33,000. It's got 180 horsepower. This thing is a monster, and the detail is there. And also, it's only 8 slots on console. Very cool. So let's go over it. 180 horsepower, manual plus power shift transmission, 280 liters of fuel. Not bad. 24 miles per hour, max speed, and 7.4 tons. As far as customizations, we have configuration standard. We've got rear mud guards. Ooh, that made everything disappear. 450 kilogram front weight. Gotta love the game. 900 kilogram front weight. You can also add those rear mud guards. Front link, and the front link also includes rear mud guards as standard. There is no other option with that. That's my favorite one, so we'll go with that. Wheel brands, we have Trelleborg, Michelin tires, Continental, Midas, BKT, Grassland, and Nokian tires. And if you go through, there's plenty for everyone. You got some duals in there. There's some pretty cool stuff. Even some narrow tires from Michelin. Love that. I do love BKT, so I just want to poke my head in here and see what we got. So big, wide tires. Woo! You even got these, the Ground Kings. Actually, all 3 Trelleborg tires are in here, even the Tractor Kings. That's great news. Designs, we have standard. You got hydraulic pistons, which is going to change in the back. And you can also do a forestry cage on here as well. Looking fresh, my dude, looking fresh. Beacon lights, we've got a couple different options here. Standard, double, or nothing. So you could do not one on the left, or both of them. Front loader attachments, we have a stool and a quickie. Now, I have talked with Pepe this morning and let him know that there's no way to remove this, so he said he's going to do a hot fix. That update may be out today or it may be out next week. Just keep an eye out and update the mod whenever it's available. Engine setups, we have the short pre-filter. You can do a couple different options with that, with exhaust and the filter. This does not change your engine, your transmission in any way, shape, or form. This is purely visual. Just go with what you like, and it's going to be the best one for you. Plus, we got our license plate as well. It's going to be right there. Next new mod for all platforms today is a pack. This is the Claas Tractors pack. I believe it takes all the Claas tractors that we've got in game, and we get a couple front loaders that are specially designed for these as well. So let's jump right in with the first one. This is the smallest tractor, the Aryan. This is going to be 145 horsepower, variable transmission, 370 liters fuel, 31 miles per hour, 7.9 tons, and a total of 18 slots. Now, the difference between these and the base game tractors is we have a lot more customization. So let's get right into it. Wheel brands, we have Trelleborg, Michelin, Continental, Midas, BKT, Grassland, Nokian tires, and back to standard again. You do also have, if I can find them real quick, we've got some narrows in here somewhere. Oh, no, I'm already looking at them, aren't I? There you go. We got some really good looking narrow tires in here if you're looking for narrow tires. Otherwise, lots and lots of regular and normal tires. Beacon lights, we've got none. You've got one on the left, one on the right, or both of them together. You even have front loaders. No, you could do the Claas front loader, or no again. Engine setups, we got 145, 165, 185, and 205 horsepower. This is where it gets cool because we've got different color options. You've got your standard green, you've got the red, like a dark red, a dark green, black. You can even do a white, communal, gray, love that, glossy gray, woo-wee, that's what I'm talking about. And you've even got beige. Gotta love the beige, man. And then rim colors, we've got red, black, gray, glossy gray, white, and beige. Ooh, what does a full beige look like? Not terrible. I'm shocked. Plus, you got your license plate down there. Moving on, we've got the Axion 870. Now, this, we've already got a mod similar to this, and as far as I can tell, there's not a whole lot of difference in the customization, so just be aware of that. However, this is in a single pack with a bunch of other tractors, so that is nice. 16 slots on this one. customization pretty much identical on here. So you've got Trelleborg, Michelin, Continental, Midas, BKT, Vredstein, Nokian tires. Design, you could do a US or EU version. That's one thing that is nice about this versus the other. You've got beacon lights, of course, the same setups on the beacon lights. We've got our warning signs. That's going to be changed whenever you go back and forth between US and EU. So be aware of that. That is pretty cool to see. And then, of course, we have our engines ranging from 205 to 295 horsepower. Colors are exactly the same, and rim colors are exactly the same on that one. Next, we have the Axion 960. Bigger tractor right here. This one, all similar stuff that you're probably used to seeing. 17 slots on this one. Trelleborg, Michelin, Midas, BKT. So not as many tire options on this one. You do got some good stuff in there, though. Beacon lights are going to be exactly the same. Front loader, yeah, you got a front loader on the big Axion. That's a difference. Even engines between 325 and 445. As far as colors, exactly the same thing. I would love to see this right here. Now that's a pretty tractor. I do like that. Yes, sir. We've also got one more tractor with this. This is going to be the TerraTrack. Gotta love it. You got different wheel options here. Trelleborg, Michelin, Continental, Midas, BKT, Vredstein, Nokian. So all of the ones that you would expect. You've even got standard and wide tires for a couple of these. That's cool. Beacon lights are going to be exactly the same as the other ones. Front loader. Yeah, you got a front loader on the TerraTrack. Just accept it. It is what it is. The world's changed, and Schnibbelmodding's doing it. Love it. Engines between 355 and 445. You've even got your color options. Let's go with a... Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Love that. Now, moving on, we do have two front loaders that you could do with this. It looks like we've got same color options for the Claas, and for the Quickie, it looks like we've got color options here as well. So choose what you like, and you're good to go. That is the Claas Tractors pack from Schnibbelmodding. And our last new mod today for all platforms is the Fella Grassland Equipment Pack. This is from Vertex Design and Mad Max and Rafnix. You've got a couple different things. We have a tedder in here. We have a front mower, rear mower. We also have a windrow and a bigger windrow. Oh, yes, sir. Let's jump in right off the bat. So we have the Fella Sanos 8608DN. This is your tedder in the piece of equipment, 2.2 tons, 95 horsepower, 8.6 meter working width, not terrible at all, 11 miles per hour, and it is 6 slots. So a little heavy on the slot usage, however, super high quality mod right here. Equipment, you've got some lights that you can mount or not. I would definitely do that. I think it looks great. And the wheel setup, so you can add a axle in the front for steering if you want to. Moving on to the front mower, the Ramos 3060 FP. This is going to be a 3-meter mower, 75 horsepower required at 13 miles per hour. So very, very standard stuff through there, and only 4 slots on this one. Equipment, we got standard. You can do lights mounted there as well. So there are some smaller lights that are added in there, but you also get the warning signs. That is nice. Moving on to the big rear mower. So this is a 3.6 meter mower, so you're going to get a total of 6.6 meters total. However, running something like this is very nice. This is going to cost you 22 grand, 95 horsepower required. It is also 1 ton, so super lightweight, and it's 5 slots, so not too bad there at all. And of course, you can add your lights here too. Take a look at the back, see if we can find those. So it looks like we're only getting the 1 light added on the bottom, but hey, that's perfectly fine. Then we've got some windrows. Do we have any customization on that? Nope. I love how I have to back out just to see if there's customization. This is going to be 2.2 tons, 45 horsepower required, so not bad. 6.3 meters, not bad. 10 miles per hour, not bad. And it is going to be 5 slots. Also, not bad. So whenever you unfold this one, it's going to pop out to the side. If I remember correctly, you can kick this out to one side or the other, which is pretty sweet. And lastly, the Fella Juris 14055 Pro. This is 6 slots for you guys on consoles. 130 horsepower is required to run this. 14 meters, 11 miles per hour, and well, that's it. You could put a license plate on here if you want to. It is a big boy. It also hooks up via 3-point, so do be aware of that. And that is your Fella Grassland Equipment Pack from Vertex Design. Lastly, today we have an update to Calmsden Farm for all platforms. It is here, version 1.1 from Oxygen David. So let's go over the changelog now. This is an absolutely massive changelog. So what I'm going to try and do is go through each one so I could show you in like 5 seconds. Field 23 free, that's been fixed. Field 23 is now going to cost you $312,000. Couple of collectibles hard to get to, well, that's been fixed as well. Added oats and sorghum to the sell points, and all other products are meant to be sold through your own placeables. Couple of collision issues fixed. I don't know where these problems were. Added the option to buy the BGA in multiplayer separately. Rework the placeable sell values. Let's go ahead and check and see what we've got. The house now sells for $0 and the doghouse now sells for $0. So good luck trying to get some extra cash. You know I had to check the fuel tank as well. It sells for $0, so no longer becoming a millionaire quickly on Calmsden Farm. Made the horse training field placeable so you can remove it and farm this field if you wish. Well, let's check that out for ourselves as well. Looks like, do you want to remove the horse field items for, well, you got to pay $398? Sure. Hey. Very cool. We've also got more painting on ground textures in the landscape mode. Beforehand, I think we had about 4 or 5. Well, now we've got 12, including some grass right here, which I did not make look good. One thing heads up, you cannot paint grass that is there. Just a heads up there. There's no actual grass to put down. The animal trough capacities have also been increased. I know that it was like 1,300 liters for water. Well, it's up to 18,000 liters now. You've also got food, 46,000. That's just here at the sheep. But that's an increase of like, what, 1,000%, something like that. It's been multiplied 10 times. That's pretty wild. I love that. Speaking of, the pig pasture is also sellable now, which can be farmed. So let's see if we could figure out what button is to demolish. Do you want to sell the pig pasture for $5 grand? Looks like we actually make $5,000 doing that. And that's awesome. And it even shows off a little placeable right there that's been hiding in one of the little piggy areas. That's cool. So now that gives players not 1 extra, but 2 extra fields that you can do grass or combine, whatever you want to do. And that's awesome. The barn door collision at the cow farm has been fixed. If it's the one that I think they're talking about, whenever you load in, you've got your JCB right here. I believe it's these doors. Whenever you came in, it was sometimes very difficult to get out. So there you go. You also have a mower in here as well if you're looking for it. Floating tree has been fixed. A couple of items in the middle of field 3 have been deleted. So if you've been hiring workers on this field and they've been turning around at a certain point, well, that's because there was a toolbox and a battery charger under the map. They are since removed. We also have the ability to sell cotton bales at sell points now so that your mission contracts can be completed. We've got a slightly improved grass texture. We also have an improved straw trigger here at the cow barn. And lastly, they've added an animated slurry plate to the cow slurry pit so you can see how much you have visually. So there's nothing in here right now, but this will increase as you get more. This is pretty much the exact same one that you had on Oakfield and Lone Oak in Farm Sim 17 and 19. So if you're familiar with those, you'll be familiar with this. One thing to note, but something very important to know, is they were saying that there's no new save game required, but a few of these things will only be fixed when you start a new game. So I highly recommend that you finish doing whatever you're doing on your old save and then go ahead and update. So you can go in and update it, then finish whatever you were doing, see if there's anything that's still in your way, and then you could choose from there. Do you want a new save game or not? I've got 2 Let's Plays scheduled for this weekend from this map. So yeah, that's going to be fun. That's from the old save. I'll also be taking time and updating my new save to the current edition. It's going to be a lot of work, but it's going to be a lot of fun. Just like recording a mod video at 5 a.m. on Saturday mornings. It's a lot of work, but it's a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you drop a like on the video. Get subscribed to channel if you're new and join the DjGoHam fam. Make sure you turn your notification bells on as well. That way you never miss any future videos here on the channel. Also, whenever you download these mods, make sure you rate them. If you think it deserves a 5 stars, give them a 5 stars. If not, you can choose from there. Whatever you do, make sure you're rating all of the mods that you download. All being said, hope you have a great day. We'll see you later. Peace.